The Joe Rogan Experience.
Speaking of Askren, is he awake yet?
He's awake.
Yeah.
Awake
How's
and
he
talking.
doing?
He handled it like a champion.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he went on Ariel Helwani's show and talked about it and just said, yeah, it sucks. The guy's a douchebag. You know, like it sucks losing to him. You know, I don't like him. He said, you know, he just what can he do? He's like he's not going to read the comments. And he's a smart guy.
Yeah.
He's a very smart guy. But he took it like a man. To be able to go and do an interview right after you get knocked out like that is very admirable. But that's who he is. That's how you get to be a guy who's as good a wrestler as a guy like Ben Askren.
Right.
You can handle a loss like that.
What do you think of I can't pronounce the guy's name who beat him.
Jorge Masvidal.
What he said after the fight.
He said he would smack him if he saw him at Whole Foods.
Yeah, I think it's just a little too much. You won. But I don't know their history.
The history is rough. Excuse me. It's like 10 years of them giving him a hard time, of Ben Askren giving Masvidal a hard time, according to Masvidal. A lot of talking shit, which some people think is friendly in Masvidal. Street Jesus doesn't fuck around, all right? You want to talk shit? Jesus. You want to talk shit to Street Jesus? He will fucking make fun of you after he flatlines you.
Right.
And that's what he did. He flatlined him in 5 seconds, made him the fastest ever KO in UFC history, and then mocked him afterwards and said he would smack him if he saw him at Whole Foods. But see, we're talking about it. So Masvidal is smart. This is This is an amazing marketing ploy. I mean, he's become, in one fight, the most talked about fighter in the sport.
Because he did something in the sport that's been around for a little bit that nobody's ever done before.
Yeah, Ben Askren was undefeated.
Yeah.
Undefeated. And Masvidal comes out, flatlines him like that, and talks some pretty vicious shit after the fact.
And even mimicked him laying on the floor, which would look scary the way he was out.
Yeah. Masvidal was saying, calls out easy Conor McGregor. I want to break his face. Yeah, that's a rough fight. That's a rough fight for Conor. Masvidal is a big fella too. I mean, he really belongs at 170. That's where he's fighting. He fought at 155, but really tortured himself to make that weight.
Right.
He's a big guy. You're talking about a guy who knocked out Cowboy Cerrone, knocked out Darren Till, knocked out Ben Askren. I mean, he's knocking out big welterweights. Big. Darren Till's a big welterweight. He's big.
Yeah.
He's not a guy coming up from 155 pounds. He's never making 155
What's Khabib's weight?
55.
155, sorry.
Yeah, so he's one weight class heavier, and he's really running into, like, the last few fights. He's coming into his own. He's like really becoming something special. He had a real close decision loss to Wonder Boy. I wish I could remember how that fight went down. I just think it was a decision. I don't know if it was a split decision or unanimous decision, but I think it was just Wonder Boy outpointed him. I don't think there was any knockdowns or anything.
That was Masvidal?
Yeah, it was Masvidal. But Wonder Boy is a particularly difficult guy to fight, and especially for 3 rounds. Pettis recently knocked him out, but Pettis just hit him with a perfect punch, and that can happen to anybody, and Pettis timed it, and Pettis is a beast.
Pettis is wild.
Yeah, he's a wild man.
Yeah.
He's a fantastic fighter. Like, losing to him is like, yeah, you lost to one of the best fighters ever. And he also, like, he's a guy who dropped Tony Ferguson. I mean, Pettis knocked out Cowboy Cerrone. Pettis knocked out Joe Lozon with his crazy head kick. Pettis is a monster.